This is an old 5x7 trailer I've had for years and years. I used to cut wood with it. This project came to the top of the list finally. The biggest problem with this trailer was that it had pretty light decking on it, and it didn't have anything in this area in the back. So the only thing that was holding anything would have been the deck itself, which would come over that tube and be bolted on in these bolt holes. These pieces are we're gonna have to grind these off, and we're gonna set these down in the center of this piece here to stiffen that just a little bit and to give our boards, which will run from here to the back, more support. We're gonna take this piece of angle iron and we're gonna run it down the center back to here. Once this piece is in place here, we're gonna run these guys like this over to it. The actual failing of this trailer is the fact that it had nothing in this area. It was counting on the boards to hold like the back end of a four-wheeler or a bunch of wood or something, and the boards finally gave out and broke. And these fenders I've had banging around in my shop because I've been going to do this project for years, and it just finally got to the top of the heap. These are going to be bolted on to the side frames here to cover the wheels. And up on the shelf there is a set of new trailer lights. Also built into that is a license plate holder and light for it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get this steel ground fit and welded in. Then we're going to primer the rest of the trailer. Then we're going to repaint it. Plus we're going to repaint the fenders. And then we're going to redeck it. So that's where we're at. So let's get started on getting these pieces ready and installed. I think that'll do. Now it's time to tack that one in. Okay, I've got this piece here tacked, and I've got this piece level there. I've got this piece right at the bottom of this tube because this is wider. I put a board on here and it looks perfect. Okay, I got all my marks lined up here. I've got her clamped off, so now it's time to weld this piece in. Here, weld these top pieces, and then we're going to flip it up on the chain fall, and we're going to weld all along the bottom. Alright, those are all ground. They're all in place. They're on my marks there, and everything is at the proper depth. I've checked it with my board, so everything's ready. All I have to do is weld these in. Everything is welded on top. I've ground these down somewhat. The boards will lay fine on there. So now the next thing we're going to do is flip this whole thing over, and we'll weld everything on the bottom. And once that's done, we will primer and we will paint. Now I've set this trailer up on my chain fall and picked it up in the air so I can get to the welds on the bottom I need to get to. I kind of misjudged this piece of angle, and it doesn't go all the way over to the other piece, so I've got a gusset here I'm going to put in. Doing this so I can get it close enough to my welder. Now we got everything welded. Enough, even with a deck on it, you can just pick it up, roll it around wherever you want. And I've always really liked that about this trailer. You can hook it up and hook it on a truck, you can hook it on a wheeler, you can do whatever you want with it. And I haven't added more than probably maybe another 75 pounds to it. So I'm thinking that's fine. And this is going to be a really nice little utility trailer to have around. 1 3/4, 2 inches. One 3/4. Now I've got these fenders on this trailer set where I want them, so that they're the same distance on these spring shackles from here to the back. I've set them at 1 3/4 inch. Under 15. Just under 15. Now those look to me like they're centered over the tire. I went to this brace here each way, and I get the same measurement, and I did the same thing there. How I'm going to attach these fenders to the trailer is with these self-tapping screws. I'm going to be able to do it on the bottom. On the top, I'm going to have to use a different kind of screw. It's not going to work. I'm going to have to drill this out so that it's bigger than this. Then I can drill through the other side with this. Nice. Out of battery. Let's get another one. Okay, fresh battery. All right, and that's good and solid on the bottom. So I need to drill these and put a different kind of screw in there. Okay, I'm on the other side. All right, those two are in the front. Now we're going to try and use these guys. These are sheet tin screws. I don't know how successful I'm going to be here, but we're going to give it a shot. That worked perfect. Nice. All right, we're going to put 3 of those in. Now those 3 should hold that on just fine. They're nice and tight, everything's right. So I'm going to go around and I'm going to put 3 on the other side. All right, those look nice. They're nice and tight, so the fenders are on. They look good. All right, now we got to figure out how we're going to get these lights hooked up and how we're going to get the wire run. So that's next.